Dodo, come back. I can Dodo do this. Dodo, come back. I can Dodo do that. Dodo, come back. But I wanna see what you can do. You know it's all I do. Dodo, come back.
Hey, Momo. Do you know a diner around here? I've got a throat like sandpaper.
You can drink at the next well.
Is that far?
About 1 day's march.
What? I'll never hold out that long. Stop! Look, a giant lemonade, cheeseburger, large fries. No, hold the fries, they make you thirsty. I'm in a hurry.
Welcome to the land of mirages.
Mirage? What's that then?
Something you think you see, which does not exist. What are you doing?
Well, I figure that if I manage to get into a restaurant I only thought I saw, then just thinking I'm drinking should be enough to quench my thirst.
Does it work?
Sure, except their lemonade's warm. Right, shall we go? Momo! Hey, Momo! Where's the next mirage? I could do with a lemonade. I've got a beak full of sand.
So, keep it shut. Then the sand won't get in. Your motor is burned out.
Calamity. No motor, no pump. No pump, no water. No water, no cattle.
Salam, Pasha. What is new?
Oh, you know, working like a dog.
So, you're an art dealer these days? Suffering sandstorms. No wonder he hasn't opened his beak for hours. May I? You're wasting my water, stupid animal.
Waiter, bring that back. Let me through, let me through.
Steady, my friend. It is 150 meters deep, and there ain't much water at the bottom.
Can't you pump it?
The pump busted.
No pump? What a dump.
If the stupid animal might make a suggestion.
Great, mate. It's dead clever, this.
The oldest of all water pumping systems. Long ago, all the inhabitants of the desert were familiar with it.
Hang on. If there are inhabitants in the desert, then it's not really a desert, is it?
Well, that is where you are wrong. There has always been life in the desert.
Oh, tell me about it.
If you like, at least it'll stop me thinking I'm going around in circles. Once there were rich kingdoms here, rivaling those of Europe. The famous desert convoys traveled through these kingdoms, bringing them luxuries like salt, sugar, spices, and silk. Peasants cultivated gardens around the wells they had built. When the ground seemed to be exhausted and the water started to disappear, they moved their village and culture further away.
What a job!
Nomads who didn't cultivate the ground bred cattle. They knew the natural resources of their lands, where wells were located, and the area where green grass and soft acacia grew. They had the technology to extract water from deep underground rivers, which were sometimes more than 3,000 feet underground. Because there is water in the desert, like everywhere else. The problem is how to extract it and store it.
But what happened?
What happens everywhere? The destruction of the forests, the loss of the tradition, the end of nomadic civilization, and overexploitation of natural resources. Everything has worked together to accelerate the spread of desert areas. These awful images of dry lakes, thirsty cattle, and starving children all are due as much to man's mistakes as to the violence of nature. Mistakes that many people try to avoid now by building wells and equipping them with pumps, and by trying to utilize what was good in the old traditions.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
I'm sorry I insulted your mount, my friend. I thought he was a humpy chump, but in fact he's a clued up dude.
I knew all along. I'm never wrong.
I can Dodo do this. Dodo, come back. I can Dodo do that. Dodo, come back. But I wanna see what you can do. You know it's all I Dodo, come